Alright, so guys, back for more Fire Emblem. Chapter 9. A really obnoxious chapter, if I remember correctly. Isn't too difficult, but a new mechanic will be introduced in the next turn. That is not introduced yet. I don't know if I mentioned this yet. I don't think I did. But I always had a really cheap way of doing this chapter. Basically, what I would do is I wouldn't bring anyone except Lynn and just have Wallace rescue Lynn when he came over. And nothing could hurt him in this entire chapter. So, basically, it was just a free win. Nothing could hurt him. Nothing at all. Nothing could even double hit him. Nothing could double hit him. Even holding someone and being slow as a general. So, it was a pathetically easy chapter, if you did it that way. But it also gave so much experience to Wallace that it was hardly worth it. So now I do it this way, because it's easier. Well, not really. It's more effective and efficient. Gives more experience, and I'm not going to use Wallace anyway, so who the hell cares? Also, Wallace is another one of those characters who you get really late in the game, and actually he's even worse, because in some instances you don't get him at all. It's basically, a lot later in the game, when you get him back, you basically... Like, there's a chapter where it's basically two chapters. If you train your lords and their consecutive level is 50 or over, which isn't that hard, then basically you go to a level that's different. If you go to that level, it becomes impossible to get General Wallace. Ever. Instead, I think you get like some berserker guy, but who the hell cares? And you know what? I think he's actually even worse than Wallace, so it's not even worth it. But you go that way anyway, because you're going to want to train your lords, and unless you're stupid, you're going to want them to have like a consecutive level. I'm surprised here, but Dorcas actually hits this. Which kind of pisses me off, because Lynn couldn't hit a 91 and he hits a 44. And her luck is, yet again, like 11, and his is still 5. But whatever. Whatever. It's cool. I don't know why I was so worried about Will getting hurt. He has 7 defense. I mean, come on. When it comes to Fire Emblem, I tend to not really care if my units get hit too much, because I know it'll eventually end up healing them. I get a bit more careful later on in the game, but as of right now, it really isn't that important. And I really wish Kent would get some defense. He still has 5, and I don't think it ever increases. I've played up until was it like chapter 13 before I started talking over my recordings. And as of right now, I've uploaded part 14, I think, just today. So, because I have these recording spams, as I call them, I'll basically just upload a ton of parts all in one day. And there you go, Wrath. Actually getting some work done. Using Dorcas against an axe user really is a gamble. Because he freaking sucks at dodging shit. So, I really have nothing to talk about. This always happens. I hate it when this happens. Oh yeah, there's something else I could talk about. For this chapter, I kinda got screwed over with my mages. They started to run out of their spell usage, and there really isn't too many shops where you can rebuy some stuff. Like spells. I think there was one. 2 chapters ago, like in the one we fought the whatchamacallit, the damn it, druids, I guess would they be called. There was a shop, and I believe it sold fire and lightning. But until the final chapter, there really isn't anything else that you can buy from. Not even an armory. Well, actually, no, there is an armory in the chapter we were just in. But it sells all the basic weapons. Nothing too special. I also like Dorcas's axe. It's not even like a real axe. It's like an executioner axe. Now look, I think Kent actually misses here. Oh no, never mind. Different thing then. I don't know. Come on, I'm only halfway through this damn video. Oh god. Why the hell would I attack with Wallace? I better not attack with Wallace. He's basically my fallback character in case some of my characters run out of usage of their weapons. In which case, I'll give his weapons to those units. I really just don't like Wallace. He's really not that good of a unit. I remember reading this thing where it talked about how good characters were, and it actually gave him a 6 out of 10. Which I don't really agree with. He really doesn't deserve a 6 out of 10. What the hell would I put? Oh yeah, because he actually does go for Sane, I think. Because he has a choice. He can go for Lynn, Sane, or Wallace. I was hoping he would go for Lynn, but I think he actually goes for Sane. Is he insane? Oh. Yes, because he's going for Sane. Literally. Oy. God, I got nothing to talk about. Oh my god. Can't think of anything. I really can't. I'm stuck. I'm stuck right now. This commentary blows. Gotta get something going on. A critical hit from Wrath. See, he knows what's going on. He knows what to do. He's not recording shy. Neither am I, really, but I just got nothing to talk about. Look at that, like a 67% chance just because he's on a mountain. It's pretty bad. Those mountains are deadly. Oh, okay, there he misses. Okay, I knew he missed somewhere. Because I did have to do this recording a second time for the exact same reason. I had to redo 16, I think it was, episode 16. And I also think that was the final Urk fire spell. That whole tome got him to level 7 though, so that's a pretty good deal. But now he's done, now he's a pointless unit for quite a bit. In fact, I don't even think he partakes in this next chapter. Really. We'll see. I'll actually end up rescuing him. Forgot I did that. And there, here comes the Lance Reaver. See, look at that. His chances of hitting are pathetic. It's just like he's an axe user. And he hits. Anyway. Oh, what the hell? There's something I could talk about. I just watched one of Seamus's episodes. Yeah, you know, I talk about him a lot. It's probably my favorite help here at this point. Inspired me to do this. It's quite funny. Because he really doesn't do too many edits. He just does it as he does it. He really doesn't do much towards the editing side. But I was just watching his Minecraft videos with Nova Jr. Oh my god. Like, I knew in my mind, I could tell just by the fact of it, I knew he was going to do. He was going to call it something stupid. Nah, I knew it was Nova Jr. Yeah, of course. And that's basically what the torch does. It lights the area. And every turn, the light recedes for a little bit. As you can see. What the hell was I doing here? Okay, I guess I'll just take the hit like the arrow god. So now same becomes like a torch area. It has a lot larger of a radius. Which I find pretty freaking ridiculous that a torch can make you see like 7 spaces ahead of you. I guess a cavalier would take up 1 space, which would be pretty ridiculous. So that means this bog is so thick that without a torch, you can't see. You can barely see 3 people in front of you, basically. That is fat fog. That's the kind of fog Scooby-Doo like cuts into circles and eats. Oh my god, this big fog. I just decided to use the iron sword this time because I don't want a 91% chance of her hitting. Not going through that again. Never again. What the? Okay, that was stupid. Sorry about that. My dog was chewing herself. Wait. Stupid fleas. Hey. Had to combat them this week. Just constant vacuuming and throwing her in the bathtub and washing her. And she doesn't want any of it. She doesn't want any of it. She just wants to be left alone at this point. I like how he still throws the axe even though he's right in front of the unit. I always found that pretty silly. Why the hell would you even need to throw the axe? He's 2 inches ahead of you. In Path of Radiance, they don't have you actually throw the axe. See, this is the random crap I notice. It really has no purpose, but yeah, they don't throw the axe. They go up to you and start swinging it like it's a regular axe. And there's a Myrmidon. I don't think we've run into one yet. Basically, it is the non-lord form of Lyn in general. Uses swords, fast, speedy, etc., etc., etc. Which means Lyn is actually probably not going to be able to double hit it. So, no real problem.